If psoriasis or eczema has you wearing long sleeves even in the summer months, spend a few minutes with us. I think we have some great information for you. Today, we have Keith Bishop, clinical nutritionist, here to share about some nutritional support for psoriasis and eczema. Keith, once again, thank you for coming and sharing your expertise.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about psoriasis and eczema, it's typically used in the same sentence many times.
Yes.
What's the similarities and what's the difference between these two conditions?
Okay. So they're both, of course, skin items, and they're both autoimmune problems. The immune system is going haywire, and the body is responding inappropriately. The immune system is attacking the skin. And psoriasis is more of a redness and scaly, actually skin growing too much, too fast, where eczema is more like a inflammation and redness and itching.
So typically for autoimmune conditions, we have the supplements that we recommend.
Right.
Is that the same case here? And if so, what supplements do you recommend?
Yes, actually very similar type supplements. And so in this case, the curcumin helps to heal the digestive tract and the skin. The NAC that's in this increases the absorption of curcumin tremendously. A probiotic, the good bacteria grows and crowds out the bad bacteria. This one even has a strain that's very important to help calm the immune system down in autoimmune diseases. And then zinc helps heal the skin and the digestive tract. And then A and D3 and K2. So kind of interesting. The D3 kind of calms the immune system, so does K2. But the A actually helps the good bacteria to grow.
Well, that's a very interesting combination, isn't it? Because I think we've all heard of vitamin D, and we hear that it's a national epidemic, it seems as though,
Right.
being low. So having a synergistic product out there, who should be taking vitamin D, and do we know what kind of dose they should be taking?
Well, that's a tough question because everybody is different, but most adults need to be taking about 5,000 units a day. That's what's in this product, but it depends on sunshine exposure. If you are not getting sunshine, you need to take at least 5,000 units a day. The only way we know for sure is by getting a blood test. And you can go to your healthcare practitioner, they can do a blood test, or you can go to a link in this post, also information about a blood test. The optimal level is about 55 to 65.
That's interesting. And I'm going to ask you to back up just a little bit because
Okay.
you made a comment that I don't think many or any of us have heard before. And it really is tying our psoriasis skin conditions actually to the gut.
Yes, right.
What do you mean by that?
Okay.
And how do we address it if that's the case?
Sure. So something's irritating the digestive tract, and whether it be food or bacteria balance, or actually in many cases actually is not enough stomach acid. So if food is in small enough particles, we digest it, it's not an issue. But if we're not digesting it into small particles, larger particles actually go in and they can actually irritate and damage the intestinal lining. The immune system then responds and starts going kind of haywire. And it depends on the person as to what part of the body is going to attack. In this case today, we're talking about skin. So a common thing I find many people are actually low in stomach acid.
Well, that is totally opposite of what we're told, right? For the most part of that. And so, how do we know that? How do we know if we're not producing enough acid?
Right. Okay. So the most common thing I like is actually vital absorption. So this is actually betaine hydrochloric acid along with a couple other nutrients that help to digest the food better. We start off with one capsule with a meal. If that doesn't hurt, next meal we take 2. If that doesn't hurt, we take 3. Now we're getting to the point, if you take 3, 4, 5, or 6 capsules and it doesn't hurt, that means that you're low in stomach acid. So matter of fact, taking a proton pump inhibitor increases your risk of having autoimmune diseases and autoimmune skin issues tremendously.
Sounds like we have another topic for our blog coming down the road for certainly. Well, Keith, as always, thank you so much for sharing your time and your expertise with us. And thank you for spending a few moments with us on the Flourish Feel Better blog. We hope you found something to be beneficial for you or someone you know. Our goal here is to help you feel better faster.